Welcome to St. Louis Park High School Stadium for tonight's Metro West Conference girls soccer match between the visiting team Waconia Wildcats with a record of 3-0 and the home team St. Louis Park Orioles with a record of 0-2. This is Ira Gerwitz along with Kelsey Tatarek to bring you tonight's match. And Kelsey, you want to take it away with the starting lineups?
Yeah, definitely. So for the away team, we have number 2, Brinley Thies. Number 3, Kendra Borland. Number 4, Kennedy Dustin. 5, Jordan Grell. 8, Samantha Lang. 9, Adrian Linehan. 10, Kayleen Schmidt. 11, Grace Seam. 12, Lydia Swanson. Number 14, Morgan Lyon. And in goal, number 96, Malia Menth. And for the St. Louis Park Orioles, in goal, we have Sophia Romero, number 0. 6, Alma Beaton. 7, Ryan Rasmussen. 8, Hannah Wilsey. 9, Anna Turcott. 11, Olivia Brown. Number 18, Shivani Patel. 20, Vesna Dennison. 21, Aaron Kozlowski. Number 22, Amelia Beach. And number 25, Gabby Diaz.
A shot, and right away a goal scored by Waconia. That was 20 seconds into the match. First shot at goal, and that was number 2 with the goal for Waconia in the first minute of the match.
Starting off really strong, getting the job done right away. That cross just right into the top of the box.
Waconia, number 2,
and Waconia is able to finish it.
Tice.
Brinley
Time of the goal,
Thies was
20
the scorer.
seconds. Tice at 20 seconds.
And just the way the boys' match started with a quick goal to make it 1-0. Not quite this early in the match, but it was early in the match. And the Orioles find themselves down very early. And we got a goal kick coming up. So the thousands of fans hardly got into their seats before the first goal was scored.
A lot of time left in the game, but if the Orioles want to get their first win, they're going to have to dig deep here with this early goal scored against them.
The Orioles under a new head coach for their first year, Ann Beaton, and her assistant coach, Becca Harrison and Peyton Goulding. For Waconia, head coach Yvonne Wino and assistant Mike Maroney. The referees for tonight's match, Zach Johnson, Luke Bungie, and Israel Garcia. Here comes the Orioles. Cut back in, but intercepted. Took me all last season to know the numbers by heart, and now I have to start this all over again. Throw-in coming up for Waconia. Kozlowski plays it outside to the left. Throwing for Waconia. You came from coaching a game this evening, didn't you?
Not this evening.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Romero with the punt. Good job by Waconia to win the ball. Tapped out for a Waconia throw-in.
Pass attempted by the Orioles was blocked, but out of touch, and remains with the Orioles on a throw-in.
Number 3, Jordan Deliner enters the game for St. Louis Park.
I know Waconia had a pretty solid team last season, even with the COVID problems and so on.
Yeah, they definitely have a good start to this season as well. So
Yes, they do. Ball played out on the right side by Waconia. Back into the middle. Race for the ball. Beaten. Throw in for St. Louis Park.
Waconia had that early goal, but it doesn't seem like either team's really gotten into a rhythm yet. So we'll see as time passes if either team can really get an attack going. And here comes Park at the top of the box, cleared away by Waconia.
During the boys' game, the wind seemed to take or play an advantage for the team going from left to right. And that's where all the goals were scored, was on the right end. And then also the sun was in the eyes of the goalkeeper down there, and it's almost completely under the sunset over the horizon. Is that, I think, what I was trying to say?
That is the nice thing about the later game, is the sun becomes less of a factor as time goes on.
Yep.
There's Waconia looking for the cross, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Your whistle, what's the call? Oh, substitution.
Number 14, Line, is back in for Waconia.
Oh, both players trip. Referee, I thought, blew the whistle. Yes, he has.
Was Dennison able to save it?
Corner kick.
Looks like not. Going to be a Waconia corner kick. Ball served in.
In the middle of the box. Waconia controls. Plays it back in again. Drops loose. And the Orioles break it up. And clear it out to the left side. Throwing for Waconia. It's like being at home watching on TV.
Park looking to switch the field. Brown moving it up. connects with Beaton. Beaton just touched too many or just got a little too far away, and Waconia defenders are able to take possession. So Waconia moves it up the field. Waconia keeping possession here. Able to connect with number 11, who's able to turn, looking for that through ball.
Throw it out over the goal line. And a corner kick coming up for Waconia once again.
We can see Waconia is getting into a bit more of a rhythm, getting more comfortable as the half goes on. They've been able to make some nice passing combinations, moving it up the field, maintain possession.
Taking their time and getting set.
Ball served in. Top of the 6. Waconia plays it back out wide. They look for a second service. Headed away by the Orioles. So Waconia regains possession.
Played out wide and knocked out a touch. Oriole throw in. Good header by the Orioles, intercepted by Waconia. Nice job laying it off toward the center, a little give and go. Shot blocked by the defense.
Good recovery run there by the Orioles, shutting down number 2, Thies from Waconia, who had scored that first goal in that first few seconds of the half.
I believe it was Olivia Brown who blocked that shot attempt.
Number 11, St, returns to the game for the Wildcats.
Waconia's had quite a few corner kick opportunities this half. Let's see if they can put one away. Low and driven, and fortunately doesn't make it onto the field. And so it's a goal kick for the Orioles. Romero takes a quick goal kick there, but it heads out of bounds for Waconia throw-in.
Race for the ball. The Orioles get there first, drop it back. Trip up the Orioles, and they'll get a free kick. And a Turcotte was the one that got tripped. That sun's just in the perfect spot right now, hitting me square in the eye.
Good step by Dennison there.
Still in play. And knocked out a touch by the Wildcats. It'll be an Oriole throw-in again. Deep in Waconia territory.
Diaz lays it off. Orioles look for their first shot on goal, and Waconia keeper gets her hands on the ball, I think, for the first time so far in this half.
I think you're correct.
Good possession by Waconia. Another nice give and go down the sideline. Dolina putting on good pressure, but Waconia breaks past, and Dennison comes up with that block of the cross and plays it out for a Waconia throw-in.
Number 9, Linehan returns to the game for Waconia.
The flip throw from Waconia, sending it into the box.
Nice clearing header. Foul called against Waconia, and the Orioles will get a free kick just outside their penalty area. I'm wondering if some of the numbers on the St. Louis Park roster are off like they were for the boys, because some of the players look familiar to me and doesn't match their numbers. So
Makes it challenging.
Yep. Well, it was better than when I got here and they said, no, we're not printing programs. And I go, great, how am I supposed to announce the game? So I was able to twist one of the 2 copies they had at the check-in desk. Good ball played forward.
Not quite sure what Beaton was planning to do there. If she was playing it through, if she was trying to dribble in that situation, but it just got away from her.
To me, it appeared like she was trying to dribble through. And
Yeah, 1v3 situation doesn't usually work out.
no, that's for sure. Beaton tries to win the ball back. Stays in play as she played it outside. And that's going out of touch. Trip called against the Orioles. Sort of a slow-paced game here.
I was just thinking the same. Yeah, that goal in the first 20 seconds was the most excitement we've had for a bit now.
Yep.
But Waconia in a good position here to serve it into the box and get a chance on frame.
It's one thing that drives me crazy is when referees step off the 10 yards. First of all, on this field, you've got the football stripes, so you can look and see what 10 yards is. But with as many years as they probably have been reffing, they should just know by sight what 10 yards is and set it.
Yeah, the football lines in this situation are a pretty clear indicator of
Yep.
10 yards. We have a few St. Louis Park substitutes coming
Number 7,
into the game.
Rasmussen, 17, Gracia, Rettig, and 22, Beach enter the game for St. Louis Park.
Good clearance by the Orioles. Rettig on the ball, lays it off. Beaton taking space. Waconia defender does a good job of recognizing the big touch and able to take possession.
Pass was deflected by the Orioles. Waconia maintained possession, played into the box. Cleared out to the side by St. Louis Park for a Waconia throw.
Again with the flip throw into the box.
Right to the front post.
When they work, they're dangerous.
Yes, they are. Nobody got ahead on that one, or could have been towards the net.
Yeah, just getting a foot and redirecting that.
Yep.
Could have been a goal right there for Waconia.
Ball played on the left side. Out wide, cross into the box. Nice job by the keeper to come out and grab it.
Nice play there by the Orioles. Their strongest attack, I think, so far this half. They can string some more plays like that together. They should hopefully have some more chances on goal. Beaton taking her space. Looking for the shot, but
Blocked by the defense. Rasmussen was out wide, but that ball was sent way too deep for her. A little over halfway through the first half with Waconia in the lead,
Number
1-0.
7, Hiesfeld, and 0, Jenna Myrie enter the game for the Wildcats.
He played it forward, but Rettig couldn't control. Substitutions coming in for both teams.
Number 19, Halima Biggerandade enters the game for the Orioles.
My nickname for her was Biggie. I had that her and two of her older sisters, and they were all called Biggie.
good step by Dennison. Dennison's been having an excellent game so far defensively. She moves it up the field and is able to play it out wide to Rasmussen.
Rasmussen tried to play it down the goal line, but it was blocked by Waconia. Beaten. Well played wide.
Just a little too far for Waconia there.
Oh, it's going to get intercepted. Yep, you could see that one coming.
Good decision by the Waconia attacker there to read that.
Amelia Beach was waiting for the ball rather than going to it.
Number 3, Deliner returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
And Romero lets that one roll out of bounds for an Orioles goal kick. Shot on goal by Waconia, but Romero with the easy save there. And a nice punt.
To the halfway line,
Number 1,
deflected forward.
Annika Rodney enters the game for Waconia.
Ooh, and a missed touch by the Waconia keeper there and goes out for an Orioles corner kick. It's extremely important that a keeper has good foot skills.
Yes, definitely.
Can sometimes be underlooked, but makes an impact on the game, just like in this situation. The Orioles in a great situation to get a potential shot or opportunity on goal off this corner kick. And it's served in.
Ooh, shot behind the goal. First it looked like it was heading towards the far goal post.
It did. That was a nice ball served in off the corner, though.
Yes, it was. Getting it all the way across to the far side. And
It makes it difficult for the goalie to need to readjust quickly when it gets over their head and creates a dangerous opportunity.
Number 2, Tice is back in for Waconia.
Lots of pressure by Beaton. Dennison collects the ball for the Orioles, finds Beaton's feet. Bit too big of a touch, and it goes out of bounds for a Waconia throw-in. They get it in quickly.
it was nice defensive work by Dulliner.
Time and space for the Waconia attacker. Looking to serve it in.
Shot towards goal, picked up by Romero. Touch forward by the Orioles. And a trip called on St. Louis Park.
Nice flick by Waconia.
Race for the ball, and the keeper wins it.
Good decision by Romero there.
come out and cut it off.
Another nice ball by Waconia, but cleared away by Dolinar.
It was Big Andrade that headed it to the outside. It out wide. Waconia just able to keep it in.
Oh, or not. Looks like the referee signaled for an out of bounds.
And substitution too. We dealt with that in the first game. It's so deceiving with that double stripe there. Where does one end and the other one
returns to the game
begin?
for the Orioles.
Beaton looking to flick it on. Finds Rettig. Rettig lays it off to Beaton. The Waconia keeper comes out and makes the save there. Good decision to come out and step up.
Yep.
Waconia has been doing a good job of finding number 11, their center forward there, and she's been able to do some good flick-ons or playing it back. Just really good control by her in that center forward position.
That last pass was called offside. Let's keep it on in on the far touchline. Knocked away by Waconia, but Orioles regain it. Bouncing around from team to team right now and finding a clear path for Waconia. A little give and go attempt, but knocked out.
Oh,
I was wondering if the ref was going to call that a handball because she was just trying to protect her face.
yeah, just instinct there to put those hands up and not take it to the nose.
Are back in for Waconia.
And the handball rules this last year are sort of iffy. I don't really like them.
How have they changed?
Well, it used to be if you move towards the ball or you purposely touch the ball with your hands rather than the ball hitting you. But now it's, did you make yourself bigger to get hit by the ball and all that? And sometimes it's really hard to tell. Are they just having their arms out for balance?
Right. Is it a natural position or
Exactly.
or is it a deliberate attempt?
Exactly, and that gets pretty iffy at times.
Beaton gets fouled for the Orioles. They get a free kick.
Just under 7 minutes remaining here in the first half.
And Beaton serves it in towards the box. The Waconia keeper comes out for it, but the Orioles get a touch first.
We're going to throw.
Number 14,
We see it
Ryan
again.
returns to the
Rasmussen
game
just gets
for
in there and
the
gets her leg
Wildcats.
up and is able to get a
12, Greta
A touch before the
Runyon
Waconia
is
keeper.
now in the game for the Orioles.
And Rasmussen will take the throw in now. A shot towards the goal. Easy save for the keeper. Out of touch and a throw in for Waconia.
Rasmussen checking 2. Lays it off for Beaton, who's able to keep possession. Plays it out wide to Brown. The Orioles looking to get an equalizer here in the end of this first half. Good opportunity here with the corner kick.
Number 9, Turcotte returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
Beaton
Headed
serves
in.
it in. Oh,
Over the goal line and wide of the goal. Good attempt by the Orioles. Getting ahead on it was number 20.
just not able to get over the top of it there to direct it back on frame. She gets under it and it kind of clears up and out for the Waconia goal kick.
And another easy save for the Waconia goalkeeper. And she's going to give up a corner kick.
Looks like the Orioles get saved on that one and offsides is called.
Oh, I didn't see that. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
Nice flick on by number 11. Good give and go. Waconia looking to get another goal here before the half ends. A shot comes on. And it just
High over the goal. Deflected off St. Louis Park. There's another flip throw. Nice job to clear it there.
And Waconia, that cross goes out of bounds. She had time to take a touch there and really set up that cross. But unfortunately takes the one touch and it goes out for an Orioles goal kick.
And comes right back at the Orioles. But
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Went out and came back in, I guess.
Waconia switches the field. Looks to play it wide. And they're able to keep it in.
Will this be their late scoring chance? That's offside. Yep. So thrilled. That's my first call this fall. That was before the officials signaled it. There's the buzzer to sound the end of the first half.
Halftime score, the Waconia Wildcats 1.
As I
the
was saying,
St. Louis Park
not a real
Orioles
exciting game
0.
here. It's sort of hard to get involved with announcing when when there's not a lot of
Here's a
chances and so
summary
on.
of the
But
first half.
anyway, the
There was
one
goal
scoring in the
scored by
match
Waconia's number
was
2,
in the first
Brinley
minute,
Tice
actually 20
at
seconds,
20
and
seconds.
that was by number 2, Brinley Thies, to make the score 1-0 in favor of Waconia. I don't know what to say. Somebody's got to light a fire under these players. And
Yeah, the game will be decided the second half with whoever capitalizes on the opportunity that they get. Like you said, there haven't been many dangerous goal scoring opportunities, and so it's just really going to be whichever team is able to create those moments and finish it.
Yep. And being that the teams are based on record pretty wide apart, with Waconia being 3-0 and the Orioles 0-2, you would think there would be much more advantage given to Waconia in this match. But there, other than that first shot on goal, there really hasn't been anything to really test the goalkeeper on either end of the field. So
Yeah, there's been no true momentum.
So we'll probably have to see what the coaches have to say to their teammates, or players rather, at the half, and see what they come up with, and hopefully we can get a little more involved in the announcing and feel more excited about the match. So that's where we stand at the end of the half, 1-0, Waconia in the lead, and we'll be back after this.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Ira Gerwitz back with Kelsey Tatarek to bring you the second half of tonight's Metro West girls soccer match between the Waconia Wildcats and the St. Louis Park Orioles. St. Louis Park behind by a score of 1-0. Sort of a slow-paced first half, as we mentioned before halftime, but we're hoping we're going to get a lot of adjustments by the coaches and things get a little more faster paced and more exciting.
Definitely, yeah. Both teams have something to prove here, with Waconia trying to demonstrate that they're the stronger team, trying to reflect their record, and the Orioles looking to get their first win of the season. And we can see Waconia has already stepped up with a bit more fire than they had in the first half, looking to get another early goal, but Romero comes out with the save.
Yeah, we almost had a repeat of the first half, because
It
that
was
would have
close
been
there.
about 20 seconds into it again. The Orioles down the left touch line. Kicked out by Waconia. It's the Oriole throw. Cleared to center by the Wildcats.
Nice touch. And to lays it off. Waconia again
Wide
in the
open.
box.
Yep, wide open and a shot in the goal. This one comes in the second minute of the half.
A little bit slower this time.
Yep. So time of the goal is 42 minutes.
But what a defensive breakdown by the Orioles there. I mean, that through ball is played very well by Thies, number 2 from Waconia, and finished by number 11, I believe, Seam. But the Orioles slow on their recovery runs. Yep, and number 11, Seam, finishes it.
And the
with the
assist went to
number 2.
11 for the 2.
But defensively there, the Orioles just slow to recover when the opponent's at the top of your box. You need to get back and get goal side as quickly as possible. Just too much time and space there, and
Number 11, Grace
lacking in
Stein.
urgency.
The assist goes to number 2, Brinley Tice. Time of the goal, 41:05. Stein
Beaten on the ball for the
Tice
Orioles.
at 41:05.
Takes the long shot, but an easy save for the Waconia keeper.
So the Orioles find themselves down 2-0 early in the second half. So they have their work cut out for them against a very good Waconia team.
They say the majority of goals are scored in the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes,
Yep.
and Waconia is proving that tonight.
And within 5 minutes after a goal is scored.
That's true, yeah. Those little mental lapses that occur.
Yep.
Waconia with another opportunity here as they are awarded a corner kick.
Headed high and wide. High Waconia.
Romero plays it short to Dennison. To Dolinar. Back to Dennison. Waconia with possession. Nice through ball. Dolinar again breaking up the play for Waconia. We're going to have Another corner kick here for Waconia. The Orioles will need to stay tight to their marks and try and make sure that Waconia doesn't get another head on it. Cleared out quickly. Ball served in. Romero gets a hand on it, and it looks like it's going to be another corner kick.
Yes, it is.
Bit of a scramble in the box, but Romero comes up with the save.
Went down at the feet. The punch didn't get quite underneath it enough. Yep. Sat down on the ball. That was Bigger and Davi. I forgive you, Biggie.
Nice service in.
Chips
And the
up.
Orioles lose track of their runners there. They're able to just break behind. Can't forget that as soon as that ball is played, right, if they started in that onside position, they're good to receive it. So you have to really track those runners.
One who got the head on it had a little bit too much air under it. If it had been straight down, it probably would have been a much more difficult save and possibly a different outcome.
Nice passing by Waconia.
Offside, I think. Is that what the signal is?
Looks like it.
Yep. I thought so as soon as they put the ball through. This little touch off. Another nice touch.
Can Brown beat her defender? Corner or cross is what you're looking for in that situation, and she wins the corner.
Did you coach Brown?
No, I did not. Nope. I'm surprised they have beaten taking all the corners with that left-footed strike. It's good on some sides to curve it into the net, but other times with that right foot, you're able to get that better placement sometimes.
Swinging in,
Exactly.
or in swinger, I should say.
Diaz with an opportunity, scramble in the
Number
box,
10,
cleared away by
Anna
Waconia.
Williams and 22, Beach, enter the game for St. Louis Park.
Let's see if the Orioles can build some momentum here at the top of the box. Shot taken. Again, not too difficult for the Waconia keeper there.
Played out by the Orioles. Throwing for Waconia.
setting up for that flip throw again.
Actually, based on throwing before by Ryan Rasmussen, went basically the same depth as this flip throw by Waconia.
Agreed. Good control by Beaton. Looking for a teammate, looking for some options.
Blue fire for Brown.
Good defending by Dennison.
Nice cutback. And then loses control of the ball on the pass. That could be offside again, I wonder.
Looks like the flag's staying down.
Oh, she slips behind the defense, gets a head on it, but shoots it high and wide of the goal.
Can't lose track of those back post runners. Just gets past Dolinar and beats Romero to the ball.
Yep.
Number 18, Patel,
Nice stepping in
returns
by
to the
Dennison.
game for the Orioles.
The second half is really starting to mirror the first half of lots of action at the onset, and then it kind of fizzles out, and both teams are just kind of a bit complacent.
I know, just
Number
before you
7,
started saying that, I was
Rasmussen
thinking,
is back in
I'm getting bored
for
again.
St. Louis Park.
Good movement by Waconia. Nice overlapping run there. Has it on the outside, looking to beat the Oriole defender. Serves it to the top of the box.
Nice
Shot
step up.
blocked. A lucky bounce there for the Orioles.
Rasmussen did a nice job stepping in front of that attempt. And the shot is wide of the net.
Waconia wins the 50-50. Nice turn by Waconia. Looks for a shot on goal, and she
scores.
finds the upper corner. Romero gets a hand on it, but is unable to punch it out of the frame. Nice turn there. As you can see, she just holds off her defender, able to turn and take a shot on net.
Did you catch the number of the scorer?
I did not. I believe it was number 2, and it was. Yeah, she just takes that nice little turn around the Oriole defender, and Thies is able to connect with the back of the net.
So Brindley Thies gets her second goal of the match and puts Waconia up by a score of 3-0.
Just out of reach of Brown. Waconia with the quick throw. And just a disconnect there, and Orioles throw in. It's going to be stopped for a substitution.
And the clock's still running. should be running. You were talking about the play being stopped, and I was looking down at my paper, and I looked up, and I go, clock's still running.
Number 17, Rettig, is back in for the Orioles, scoring for Waconia. Number 2, Brinley Tice. Time of the goal, 53:28. Tice at 53:28. Number 13, Ashley Peace, and 21, Kozlowski is back in for the Wildcats. 21, Kozlowski is back in for the Orioles.
Another chance, Ed.
Nice little headed flick on there, and Thies is just unable to get there. Romero comes up with the save, but another good combination by Waconia, trying to make the most of their opportunities in the attacking third.
Yeah, so it was a nice little header across to put it out there for the attacker.
And Thies did a good job of getting between the Orioles center back and outside back, kind of in that no man's land of, if you aren't going to communicate with one another, kind of take opportunity of that space, and it's just
Did a
able
great
to
job
beat them.
Yep. Throw in, headed by Waconia, but the Orioles get it back.
Free kick for the Orioles. Looks like there's
A little cramp. Yep. Clock is being stopped.
And it looks like it's Dennison who's on the ground. Unfortunate for the Orioles because she's been having a great game defensively.
I think they're just going to stretch out that muscle. They'll take her off and get her back on as soon as possible.
This is a good moment for the Orioles to kind of just regroup as a team, reorganize, and try and figure out a way to make the most of this remaining half.
Here's a look at their upcoming schedule. On the 11th, they're at Minneapolis Southwest, and the 14th at Benilde St. Margaret. Always a tough opponent for the Orioles. And then on the 17th, Hopkins. I don't know what they have this year, but they're usually pretty tough as well. Then the 18th, they play at Richfield. On the 20th, New Prague comes to St. Louis Park. 22nd, they play
Number
at
8,
Bloomington
Wilson
Jefferson
returns to the
and
game
at
for
Chaska
St. Louis
on the
Park.
28th of September. And then the 30th against Bloomington Kennedy here at St. Louis Park.
And Dennison's been escorted off the field. Looks like she's going to stretch it out a bit more, but the Orioles setting up for their free kick.
Yeah, Dennison seemed to be walking just fine. So, like you said, just stretch out that calf muscle some more. I'm assuming calf muscle. Well, touched by the Orioles, but not enough to get it past the goalkeeper.
Good service by Beaton, good run by Rasmussen. Yeah, just unable to get that solid connection.
Waconia's pick off that header. Eaton.
Just got to get it off her foot earlier. A little bit more movement off the ball by the Orioles will help that.
And played out of touch by Waconia. Park throwing. And a foul called against Waconia.
And the Orioles sending almost everyone into the box for this, knowing that they need to get a goal here to stay in it. Eaton serves the ball in.
And the Orioles couldn't keep it in along the goal line. But the Orioles had nothing to lose to throw everybody forward when they're down 3 goals and only a quarter of the game left.
Exactly.
Number 1, Rodman is back in for the Wildcats.
Romero comes out to pick that up. Seems like every loose ball is picked up by Waconia.
Yeah, just those little things that they're doing that's elevating them. Connecting those passes, making combination plays, checking to the ball.
Yep.
All those little details add up. Time and space.
Beaton catches that wide of the goal in play. So she can now punt the ball out.
Good battle by Waconia there, keeping possession.
Knocked away by St. Louis Park. Out front, and not too tough a save, but
No, but a
Romero
great
would-
effort by Waconia there.
Yep.
Just slotting it into the middle of the box. And just able to connect, get it on frame, and Romero comes up with the save. Again, Waconia coming down the sideline. Able to cut it back, plays it across, and out for an Orioles goal kick. Waconia is doing a good job of getting along that sideline and not losing the ball either, right?
Yep.
They're getting along that sideline and they're able to make crosses.
Get it into the box.
Substitutions coming onto the field for Waconia. Romero plays it short. Orioles
0.
looking to keep possession here. Nice
0.
touch, but
Miley is back
it's
in
taken a
for
little
the
too far, and it's a
Wildcats.
Waconia throw-in.
19, Figuerendavi is back in for the Orioles.
Can the Orioles push up and pressure this? The keeper had not been good with her feet before for Waconia, and it shows again.
Oh, another sub coming in, this time for St. Louis Park.
Number 7, Rasmussen is back in for St. Louis Park.
Good pressure there by the Orioles. Waconia looking to get it out of their defensive half. And Waconia plays it out of touch for an Orioles throw-in. Bad throw there.
Yep.
Didn't make it all the way over her head. That's not a mistake you should be seeing at this level.
I was just thinking the same thing. All the years you've probably played soccer, you should know that better than that.
A silly mistake, and especially when you're in your attacking third, that's a moment that you don't want to lose.
Number 4, Dustin returns to the game for Waconia.
Orioles playing it back to Romero. Plays it out wide. Nice ball, but a big touch. Takes it out of bounds.
That goes off Waconia for St. Louis Park throw-in.
Nice touch by Beaton. Lays it back, looking for that through ball, but unable to connect with Brown. Good pressure by Waconia.
Results in a goal kick for St. Louis Park.
It looks like there might be a Waconia injury. They're getting a sub out onto the field as the Waconia player is limping off. Her
Number
teammates
7,
helping
Thiesfeld
her off the field.
is back in for the Wildcats.
Just a couple hard tackles there, and unfortunately for number 14 Lion on Waconia, it just needs to be helped off the field.
Oh, yeah.
Now that she's off, the Orioles getting ready to take their goal kick. Interesting kick there by Romero. Doesn't do much to help her team with that goal kick there.
No, that's for sure.
Oh, loose at the top of the box. Waconia gets to it. Long shot taken, but simple save for Romero there.
Yeah, easy one-hopper to her.
We're going to have a free kick here for the Orioles. Waconia just pushing against the back of Beaton, which is what draws the foul. the service she was expecting there, but Beaton comes back to win it.
And that's gonna go, no, it's kept in. It's Stone.
What can she do with it, though?
Trying to use up the rest of the clock right there in the corner.
And Waconia draws the foul. That is one of my pet peeves as a player, as a coach, as a spectator, when a team is up maybe 1-0 or 2-1 and they just dribble it to the corner and just shield the ball. It's not a tactic I appreciate.
No, it's not really sportsmanship, it's gamesmanship.
Very true, very true.
It's like when I was coaching, maybe you'll remember when you played for me at
Number
the junior
10,
high.
Williams
I
returns to the
called
game
key
for
lime.
St. Louis Park.
I don't remember that.
Key lime spent or stood for waste time.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
It'd be late in the half or late in regulation, and
Slow it down.
yep. There's a good shot, but it's, oh, she spills it, but no Orioles there to get the rebound.
Missed opportunity there for the Orioles. Beaten with the one-touch shot. Just slips through her hands. And no one there for the rebound.
They saw her shoot and they just quit running.
Yeah, that's a bad habit.
Yep. Another chance for the Orioles, but broken up.
Fans calling for handballs, but play to the whistle. Nice save there by Romero.
Oh, she's coming out now. She changed her mind.
Just cleared away by the Orioles. Brown racing down the field. Again, played back to the Waconia keeper. She's demonstrated some forefoot skills, but is able to clear it away.
9.5 minutes left in regulation.
Nice ball played by Waconia down the line. Orioles need to get goal side on the players in the box, leaving them open and time to shoot.
It was a good shot. It was hooking in towards the goal. And fortunately, Romero went down to block that angle and pick it up right off the turf.
Good combination play there by Waconia. Time and space on the outside again. Looking for a corner or a cross, and she draws the corner.
I thought that went out on
Or is it a
throw-in.
Is it a throw? Yes, it is.
Just snuck in, just inside the post. Oh, no.
Oh, she's setting up for the corner.
Well, I watched it roll right past the front of the post, I thought. But no.
Yeah, well, and then when they did the substitutions, I just figured as well, it's got to be a throw-in, but
Oh, in high school, you can sub on a corner. So.
that's true.
Number 9, Linehan, and 12, Swanson return to the game for Waconia. Number 20, Dennison.
Ball served in by Waconia. Romero gets her hands on it
Runyon,
and
and 25,
comes up with the save.
Diaz Dartholt Dorholt returned to the game for St. Louis Park.
That was a good job going into the crowd and going up and pulling it down.
Definitely, as a goalie, you have to be fearless in those situations and kind of command the space. She did a nice job of that. Waconia coming back down the sideline. Diaz laying it off to Wilsey, who plays it forward. Waconia collects.
Nice tackle on the ball.
Serves it in.
Uh-oh, all by herself.
And that is what we have seen from the Orioles here tonight, is just losing track of those runners and no real urgency to get goal side. That's how the second goal was scored. And now that is how we see the fourth goal come for Waconia.
Did you catch the number on that? Was that number 9?
Number 9 is
Number 1.
who scored the goal. That's correct.
For the Wildcats.
Yep, with time and space at the top of the box. Line hand, number 9, just
for the
able to
Orioles.
place it past Romero.
In the 74th minute. And 9 is...
Number 9 is line hand. Here's Beaton with the ball for the Orioles. Slips it through the Rasmussen, and just a little too big of a touch, and Waconia is able to clear it away.
Adrian Linehan. Time of the goal, 73.
Nice through ball played
23. Linehan.
By Waconia, again getting it to the outside where they've been very dangerous this whole game. Just takes a touch past the Orioles defenders, able to serve it into the top of the 6, but no Waconia player there to tap it in. And St. Louis Park clears it out for a Waconia throw-in, but its play is going to be paused while Waconia substitutes.
0. Myron returns to the game for the Wildcats.
Just a little over 5.5 minutes left in the match. 4-0, Waconia in the lead. And it looks as though they will be going to 4-0 on the season, and the Orioles will be going 0-3 on the season.
Another nice through ball played for Waconia, able to keep it alive. Finds that cross again, cleared away by Dennison. Diaz with time and space, lays it off to Wilsey.
Orioles substitution.
Number 22, Beach, is back in for St. Louis Park.
Nice through ball by Waconia. Nice little turn. Looks for the shot, and it's wide. Nice passing there by Waconia, able to move it up the field. Brown looking to settle the ball. Gets tripped up by a Waconia player, and free kick for the Orioles.
Thought for a moment she was going to come up lame the way she She was hopping on one foot.
Yeah, it was questionable there if she was injured or not, for sure. Served in. Waconia gains possession. Again, looking for that through ball down the sideline.
Yeah.
The Orioles have not been able to stop that so far this game.
Did it go out?
But yep, it just rolls out of bounds.
Thought so. Yeah, they would have had another opportunity to send it into the box.
Well, and we said at halftime it was going to be whichever team was able to come out here in the second half and maximize their opportunities, which Waconia demonstrated that they were able to do. And
the Orioles really haven't had any chances to score.
no, not at all.
Nice job there running through the ball. Laid out wide, but it's going to go out of touch. Waconia throw with just over 2 minutes remaining in the match. And Waconia makes
Number
a couple
2,
substitutions.
Tice returns to the game for the Wildcats.
One substitution. Right at Romero. She only had to take one side step to her right and haul that one in.
Too much time and space given for the Waconia attackers there. I mean, these last two shots, they've just had,
Wide open shots.
1
yeah,
minute
can
remaining
take their
in the
time,
second
set it up
half.
nicely.
1 minute.
Rasmussen plays that back into the middle. And then she sends it to the offensive end. And Waconia will play it back to their keeper. Loose ball won by the Orioles, sent back in. Unable to connect with the Orioles attackers. Referees called it finally, or is he saying play on?
He signaled advantage, but Beaton is still on the ground. Clock is stopped for injury here as Beaton is struggling to get up. You see her go down, and that Waconia player just lands right on top of her.
Yeah.
She seems to be doing okay now. Final seconds of the game. Nice throw by Rasmussen. Headed by Beaton.
And that concludes this match. The Waconia Wildcats basically controlling the game from opening kickoff till the end. And again, a fine team and a much less experienced group, I believe, in St. Louis Park Orioles, and under a new head coach. So it's going to take time for them to build on their formation and get a feel for each other as the season goes on.
Definitely, yeah. If St. Louis Park wants to find success later on throughout the season, they've really got to refine some of their technical and tactical skills, both, tactically, both defensively of staying on those marks and offensively of just finding each other's feet and creating opportunities, being creative up top. So hopefully they're able to develop that and have more success towards the remaining season.
To Minneapolis Southwest
Yep.
to take on the
Well, I'll
Lakers
give you a
at
quick
5
recap
They
of
will also play
the
at
game.
Old St. Margaret's
In the
on
first
Tuesday,
minute, Brindley
September
Thies scores,
14th
make it
at
1-0.
5 p.m. Next
That was her
home
first
game for
goal of the
Oriole
match. In the
girls will be
42nd
Friday,
minute, number
September
11,
17th
Grace
at
Syme,
7 o'clock,
with the
right
assist
here at the
going to
stadium,
Brindley Thies
preceded
to
by
make
the
it
varsity
2-0.
boys,
And
hosting the
in
Royals
the 54th
at
minute,
5 p.m.
Brindley Thies
Thank you for
again
your
gets her
attendance
second
at
goal of the
today's
match
game,
to go along
and
with
we
one
look forward to
assist.
seeing you back
And
here
then finally in the 74th
next
minute,
Friday,
Adrian Linehan
September 17th,
with the final
when the
goal,
Orioles host
4-0.
the Hopkins
A very
Royals right here at the
one-sided
stadium.
match, as I
Boys at
mentioned just a
5,
moment ago.
girls at
But
7 p.m. Until
again,
then, good night.
tough division to play in, and
Drive home
some
safely.
very tough opponents to be playing during the season. So again, back to the drawing board, make some adjustments, and hopefully the next match the Orioles will have more success, and Waconia, I have no doubt, will have continued success. As one, I know we got a very good coach, as I know him quite well. And as I said earlier, they've had a history the last few years of having good seasons. So that's going to do it here from St. Louis Park High School Stadium. Final score, Waconia 4, St. Louis Park 0. This is Ira Gerwitz for Kelsey Tatarek saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night.